Hello, callers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with this report claiming that manager Xavi has found a perfect tactical balance between Jordi Alba and Alejandro Balde at Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, as it has been reported that Manchester United, Arsenal have made inquiries for struggling Barcelona forward Ansu Fati. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the full story, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After more than a decade with FC Barcelona, veteran left-back Jordi Alba finally has competition in form of Alejandro Balde. The 19-year-old fullback has not only become a stern competitor for the sport, but has in fact managed to make the position his own this season. While the situation may look, tough from the top, Xavi is actually enjoying the little rivalry the two have shared this season. As it turns out, the manager is not really looking at the situation as a problem, but is actually perceiving it as a perfect opportunity. According to Spanish publication Sport, Xavi actually uses the two according to the opponent's approach. If the opponent tends to sit deep and has a defensive style, the team needs precision and perfect passes. This is where Alba comes in handy. The aforementioned concept was explained by Xavi himself following his side's 3-0 win over Sevilla, where Alba was named in the starting 11. Well, Jordi is a passer, and we don't have players who have an exceptional last pass. It cost us. It's hard for us to give the last one pass, right? And today it was a game especially to give the last pass, explains manager Xavi. He continued to say, we are foreseeing that Sevilla is a low block. We needed more passers per wing. We had Rafinha on one side and Jordi Alba on the other side, who is one of the best late passers in La Liga, Xavi said. Of our team, by the ban, I would practically say that the best. So he gives us a lot of chances. Today, he has given another assist and a goal, also entering from the second line. He has perfect timing for the finish, Xavi added. On the other hand, matches that are deemed more open, Balde's style of play comes in handy. In other words, in games where Xavi understands where there will be plenty of space to run, Balde will be deployed, he said. Balde is more than surprising, of transition, of dividing, of generating superiority. With leadership, he drives inside and generates superiority for us with one drive, which is very difficult to find in football, Xavi said about Balde. Honestly, it is great to see the competition going on between those two left backs. Alejandro Balde have surprised many. When the season started, nobody saw Balde as a guy who will come up to this level to be an undisputed starter in our starting 11. Of course, we see the way Balde has been playing this season. I think being the contender of the best young player in the world, which is definitely, I think he's a favorite to win it. Balde has shown the world what he has, a great talent he is. And to the extent of benching Jordi Alba and benching Marcos Alonso, who are one of the top left backs in the world with experience. And I think it's something great for Alejandro Balde. Of course, in the game against Sevilla, we saw manager Xavi deploying but Jordi Alba in the left back. And we can see the reason why. Xavi himself explaining the tactics about that. Sevilla being a low block team. Normally, generally, teams start playing more defensively without a lot of spaces at the back. Jordi Alba is ideal for such matches, and likewise for matches that are more open, teams that are playing attacking, give some spaces to run. Alejandro Balde is the best match on that. So it's really great to see manager Xavi understanding the tactics already, know when to put certain players in certain games. That is, he always studied the opponent before the game, and definitely that is why it is very important to have squad depth. Two good players per position was what Xavi was insisting last summer during his first transfer window. which will sign some top players. And definitely, this is where such kind of things come in handy. Um, in certain games, study your opponent and know which of the players will fit the bill in such games. And that is exactly what is going on between left back Jordi Alba and Alejandro Bade, who I think they are doing exceptionally well in recent matches. Jordi Alba has surprised many. Of course, Jordi Alba, knowing fully well that he has serious competition from little Alejandro Bade, Alba will not want to miss out to impress Javi when given the little opportunity. That is why you see Alba really charged up and want to deliver to his best. Against Sevilla, I think Alba was one of the best players on that pitch without a shadow of a doubt. And I think competition is good because it makes other players to step up just to ensure that they are the one who start games, and exactly what is going on between Alba and Bade. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, the future of Barcelona prodigy Ansu Fati has suddenly become a hot topic of debate amidst the forward struggles in the ongoing campaign. The 20-year-old, regarded as one of the brightest talents to come through La Masia, has found it really hard to carve out a place for himself in Xavi Hernandez's side this term, even though he has returned to full fitness after his injury ordeals. Ansu Fati finds himself behind the likes of Ousmane Dembele, Rafinha and Robert Lewandowski in the attacking pecking order at Camp Nou and has hardly been used as a starter by Xavi. The recent switch information by the manager has even seen Gavi being preferred over Fati as an option on the left side. All this has left the attacker concerned over his role at the club. Now, according to COPE, Fati's entourage believe that the recent switch in tactics made by Xavi to use four midfielders leaves the 20-year-old forward with no place. And as a result, they have left the door open for an exit in the summer if his situation does not improve. Amidst this, Manchester United and Arsenal are understood to have already lodged inquiries with Fati's agent Jorge Mendes about a possible transfer in the summer transfer window. Manchester United are long-term admirers of the Spanish international and have previously been linked with a move for him. With the club looking for attacking additions in the summer, Fati has popped up on their radars. Arsenal too are showing interest in the Barcelona academy player, with Mikel Arteta keen on strengthening his squad. However, what must be noted is that Fati remains keen on succeeding at Barcelona, as per the report. At the same time, though, the Barca number 10 wants to have greater prominence in the team, which the other clubs are aware of, and hence have contacted Mendes to, of course, require or inquire about the situation. The Portuguese super agent is currently in Barcelona, and the report states that he will convey the interest that Fati is attracting to the club. The young star's contract runs until 2027 as has an enormous €1 billion release clause. The Catalans maintain that he is not for sale but could consider the prospect of an exit if the player himself demands to leave. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye for now.